Alright, so this arrow is going to wrap up my Mezco 112 collection, at least for now. Hopefully they're going to wait a minute before they put another one out, and when they do, hopefully they just put out one. Because right now my wallet needs to heal. And this arrow, this is another perfect example of, I have never seen him wear this exact costume, but this is a really good costume. I don't know why they do this. Maybe they have to do it to get it through licensing. Maybe they just want to throw their own spin on the character. I'm not real sure, but on this figure it works. On that Shadowlands Daredevil it doesn't. And that Wolverine coming out, I don't like their version of that either. But let's check him out because he looks pretty badass. Okay, this thing comes with some amazing accessories, so we're just going to get right into it. All these hands are not just generic hands that he came with. Like every hand has something to do with a bow or an arrow. So this is like where he's releasing the arrow, grabbing an arrow, holding all three arrows. And then these are more of his arrow hands in case you want to put it on the other side. You make them right-handed or left-handed. He does come with fist hands. That was just kind of a waste, but I'm glad they did it. Has the grappling arrow, the kryptonite arrow. This one just has a bunch of arrows in there. The bow is awesome and it really works. The string has a really nice pull on it. And then he also comes with a really cool knife and of course his stand. Now let's check out this toy. Okay, let's get a close-up look at this, and right off the bat, this hood, they put wire in it, and that alone is amazing. So you can fold it down, it will stay, it'll do anything you want. This is what I was wanting in the capes, like the Batman capes. Like if they could put some wire in there. I mean, it's also nice to have those capes with that big heavy feel for they can lay flat. That's cool too, but if I had a choice, I'd pick this wire because that is really well done. And that stitching, this cloth work on this thing, it's perfect. How they did this little light green here, like that's done. It couldn't be any better. That's perfection right there. Like they really killed it with that. The head sculpt on this thing is also perfect. Now it only comes with one head, and that's kind of weird for Mezco, but the head that they gave us I really like a lot. I mean, what's the point of doing an unmask? Because it'd basically be the same exact thing except for take off that little thing off of his eyes. So I can kind of see why they didn't do it and they just gave us this one. And then he has a zipper here, and the zipper actually really works, but there's really no point in having a zipper there. Maybe they needed to put this thing together because these straps, these don't come off. Like those are staying on the toy. And this belt, like this belt is great. And I wish that they would have put this belt on that Captain Rogers instead of the belt that they put on him, because I think that this would have been a better choice of a belt than the belt that they used. And these boots are amazing, and this would be even closer to the boots that they put on that Captain Rogers also. So I'm just throwing it out there because they really dropped the ball on that toy, and they normally don't. But on this thing it's perfect. Like look at all the scuffs and dings on these boots. Really well done. And then you see there's like no pin in the ankle. And then there's still tons of articulation, like the boot swivels. The ankle, it's a little bit restricted because of that pad, but it swivels. It's kind of like on a ball. It can move anywhere you want it. It doesn't move a lot, but it does move in every direction. So I think you get plenty of movement out of it. And then they always make these things a little battle damage with scratches and stuff. And the only thing, if you're going to do that, which looks great, I wish that they could put like a little dirt or mud or something on these pants, because the pants just look way too new, like he hasn't did shit in them, like they're brand new pants. And the jacket, they kind of have that fake leather, so it kind of looks like real leather. That's also done really well, and there's like no wear marks on that either. That also looks like it's brand new, but it looks really nice on the jacket. And then his knife actually fits right here in the holster. This knife, it's just knife perfection. They did a really good job on that. And slides right back in. And then this is his pouch. You can put these arrows in it. They go right in there, or you could take this out and then put these other arrows in like individually, if you just wanted to throw these back there. So you kind of have a few really cool options. It'll hold either one. So they did a great job on that. And these things here, I have no clue what these things are, but they look cool. And then the articulation on this, like the head will go down, or the hood, I'm sorry, the head will move around. It moves at the bottom of the neck and the top of the head. Tons of movement there. It does have an ab crunch and back, and it also turns at the waist, but it really is restricted with this outfit on. Not complaining there because it looks really clean. The shoulders are the same shoulders you've been getting, ball and socket, go everywhere. This bicep swivel is done really well. Instead of a straight cut, it's kind of round, so that looks really nice. It's got the double elbow on it, and then on the wrist, it's that same joint that we've been getting from everybody for years. Like it's basically on a ball and socket, it goes every direction. The thighs are also ball and socket, double knee. That works really well. And I already showed you the ankles. So the articulation on this thing is perfect. Like they really did a good job. And this toy, man, they killed it. Like they couldn't really do a better job on this arrow. I'm really happy with the way this Mezco line is turning out. Let me do some comparisons. Okay, when I started collecting figs, I never really wanted this to happen because really, I don't need this many arrows. And there's a lot of green arrows up here that I don't even want anymore. Because after you get one this good, that's pretty much all you need. Well, I mean, you do need a couple TV show ones because, you know, he wore all those costumes, so you kind of need those. And you definitely need your icons one. But all these other ones, man, I don't know. Like, I definitely don't need these anymore. They look really good on the shelf to have a shitload of green arrows, but you definitely don't need them. And this toy, I noticed that they missed one little thing. On the arrow, apparently the guys at Mezco have never shot an arrow before because arrows don't have 4 feathers. They just have 3. So for some reason they did 4, but if you look back on a lot of these are wrong. So apparently nerds don't shoot arrows. So I don't know, get out of your toy room for once. I know it's hard. And go shoot an arrow. Let's check out my Mezco collection. Okay, here's the Mezco collection. Definitely shaping up. Batman's over here. Mutant Gang Leader. Caps. Green Arrow. Amazing once again. Just got this Daredevil. And now the Punisher. This line is really shaping up. I love these stands. You can do cool action pose with every toy you got. And these things also stand really well, so you really don't even need stands with them. But it is nice that they added in. That's a collection. Thanks for watching.